three levels of government coming together to show that when we need a sports event like this to be put on that people are committed to and have that dream together, it can be delivered. So we're very excited to have this here in 2027. It'll be great not only for Queensland, Moreton Bay, the city of Moreton Bay, but also for Queensland and for Australia, for people to come here and see some of the best players in the world playing softball in 2027, representing their nations. You can't get more excitement than that. You can't get a higher level of sport than that. So this will be the biggest sporting event that's ever happened in the city of Moreton Bay, and we're very excited to be part of that journey. I also want to thank the federal government for a commitment of a number of millions of dollars to nearly a $6 million facility that's being built there, a clubhouse for the Redcliffe softball club. The Redcliffe Softball Club is one of the largest clubs in Queensland with over 700 members. So this is going to be a great asset for them to use in the legacy, not only before the Olympics, but also after the Olympics. We want to see that as an Olympic sport. We've had many, many winners of Olympic medals over the years for softball, particularly from Australia at the Olympics. We think we've got a great venue here in the city of Moreton Bay. So sorry to Logan. We think we should be home for the Olympic venue there. So to the Mayor John Raven at Logan, sorry mate, you missed the boat on this one. Talobilla Park, we've got both softball and baseball facilities together. Saves many millions of dollars in communication media outlets, so that's my plug. But we're so excited to have this. It's great for the economy as well. The number of tourists that will come here to view this event in the lead up, as the Minister said, to the 2028 Olympics. This will be the stepping stone for that. So 2027 we'll have many people from around the world coming here to the city of Moreton Bay to invest in the city of Moreton Bay, but also to enjoy the leisure and the tourism activities here and see what a beautiful natural asset we have here that everybody loves to enjoy. So
we have global appeal. At last year's Women's World Cup in Italy, there was over 64 million views for that Women's World Cup. So we know we've got big appeal from a corporate perspective for dollars. I think LA has shown that they're now selling rights to sponsorship venues. So we, as baseball and softball, have massive global appeal, and we're going to help sell a lot of tickets and bring a lot of spectators to our ground. So, well, I can't speak on their behalf, but we've been advocating really hard. And I think from our perspective, I think the benefit of baseball and softball is that we haven't asked for a new venue. We're not asking for people to build us new venues. Something like Redcliffe, 700 members, is not the biggest one in the whole country, but to have it at a local venue, we wanted to show and showcase everyone, the ministers, Brisbane OCOG, that we've got global appeal and we've got all the venues that we need. So we feel that we've got a lot of partners. That the Mayor has just mentioned. He's put his hand up from day one. There's been other councils, and obviously in the news this week, Logan Council as well. So I think what that demonstrates is how interested people are in the sport of softball and baseball.
I think it's wonderful for the girls. They've got so much opportunity, 6 years. And then we're going to have so many Australians loving softball, aren't we? I think softball's going to be right up there with everything. So, no, I think it's wonderful for the girls. They've got so much opportunity and fight in there to get into the team. That's the big thing, get into that team.
The Albanese government has invested $750,000 to help deliver this event because we are unashamedly committed to women's sport on the green and gold runway to Brisbane 2032. Particularly the Softball World Cup happening in 27 gives everybody an ideal launch pad for LA 2028, where softball returns to the Olympic Games. Softball is played in over 129 countries. It has 6,428 members right here in Queensland, the highest membership of any state in Australia. And our sporting schools programs, and I acknowledge Kieran Perkins from the ASC who's here with me today, our sporting schools programs that we fund through the Australian government see 49,000 students play softball in Australia every single year, all of whom now can eye the Games as a destination for them in their journey.
This is just another example of a world-class event that will be held in Queensland leading to the Games of 2032. That is our goal, is to make sure that we can use the Games as a motivation to and inspiration to many young people, particularly young women that's relevant today, to be involved with sport and to get the benefits of sport. And we want to attract as many world-class events as possible leading into the Games.
Thank you for joining us today. Australia Softball promised me that during the World Cup the weather will be different, but it's important. I think it's an historic moment because after the last World Cup in '65, now we host here the final of the Softball World Cup in '27, and the best 8 teams of the world will be here. For Australia and for this community, I think it's very important because the performance of softball was very high, and I don't forget that in the last 5 Olympic where softball was present, Australia get 4 medals, a silver medal in Athens. So this World Cup is a link from the past and from the future. The future is we hope to have softball in Brisbane 32, where I think that Australia softball can get another step toward the gold medal. So